Hi everybody! Today I am cosplaying as my favorite Disney Pixar princess Merida from Brave. Why? It's because I'm getting ready to go to day 2 of Rose City Comic Con here in Portland, Oregon. Today is Saturday, September 23rd, 2023. We are going to the Oregon Convention Center, like I said, for day 2 of Rose City Comic Con. Today we plan on sitting in on a couple panels, and then there's a Disney meetup later this afternoon. I'm so excited. I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's grab our bag. Oh, and I can't forget my bow. Let's go!
I've written a book called Sister of Starlit Seas, which is the third book in the Child of Light series, and it's the end of the series for the time being because I don't have another book in mind, and I'm already working on a new project. I'm actually 2 books into a new project, so we at least are assured for next year, this year, next year, and the following year. After that, I'm not making any promises. And the characters in this series are all pretty much the same, so they're well known. There's not a whole lot to say about who they are. So I pulled something out because I never like giving too much of anything away. But I pulled out a section that I thought would be typical of what I usually write and how I usually make everybody's life as miserable as I possibly can. And this is a death scene. I knew you'd like that. For the main character. Well, maybe not.
The last book in the series has got to kill somebody off.
Yeah, right. Well, you know, I'm not too shy about doing away with my characters. They have short lifespans in many instances. If they're druids, they have almost no lifespan. I am sinking instantly, me in the iron rack to which I am bound. I have sufficient presence of mind to take a last deep breath before I am in the water. The shock of the ocean's bitter cold is almost enough to make me gasp, but I manage not to. That I am actually in the water, secured to this huge weight and rendered helpless is terrifying. I am sinking still, sinking faster, sinking helplessly. I hold on to my courage with an iron will and begin trying to free myself from my bonds, but I can tell in seconds that my efforts are hopeless. I cannot begin to loosen the chains that hold me in place. Still, I keep trying, because getting free is the only way I will manage to stay alive. If I breathe in even once, it is over. I am surprised that my faraway trade's captors have chosen torture over death, but I suppose recapturing Brecklin is their first priority, and I am the only one who knows where he is, or was. So here I am. Abruptly, I am hauled back to the surface, left hanging on the iron rack, gasping much-needed breaths as Alcoin calls out to me. How's the water, Fay girl? Deep enough to feel? Do you feel like telling me how to find the pirate now? I shake my head once more, and back down I go. I open my eyes for the first time in the murky waters and watch the surface darken slowly as the rack drags me down, the light disappearing and the world falling away. I am a good swimmer, and I can hold my breath for almost 2 minutes, but I am not immune to drowning once that time is gone. Is it possible Brecklin will come for me? Is it at all likely he has been watching and has seen what is being done to me and will throw away all caution and hurl himself into the hells after me? In a fairy tale, sure. Here and now in the real world, not so much. I am as likely to be saved by a passing whale while buoying me on to the backs of the surface of the water. I am hauled to the surface once more, but they have left me down there longer this time. I choke out water and gasp for air, in much worse condition by now. Again and again they demand answers. Again and again I refuse. Again I am lowered back into the waters, and each time allowed to sink much deeper, and each time come up in worse condition, gasping and choking. I sense they are at the limits of their patience, and the next time I go down, it will be my last. Each time the rack goes under the water, I have been searching for a weakness in my bonds, but I cannot find one. Now I am so weak I cannot even bring my fingers to bear, cannot use them to loosen the chains. I am pinned fast to this piece of iron, and this time I sense we are both going down to the bottom of the bay, and that will be the end for me.
We gather together for a moment like this where we get to have incredible conversations right here on the stage. There will be opportunities, we believe, for some question and answer. I hope that you appreciate everything we're trying to do here at Rose City Comic Con. So without any further ado, let's get underway and kick off this next panel here at the main stage. Please welcome to the stage your moderator, ready to have some fun with you. Please welcome Steph Strickland. Welcome everybody, welcome. Do you know what I love about this next panel? I think I'm on panel 400 in my career doing this. Seriously, and I can tell right now that we are about to go on a wild ride, and I, for one, am ready for it. Because this man is going to bring the heat right to you. Please welcome now to the stage, Mr. Mark Shepard.
How you doing, guys? So Stephanie here might have done 400 panels, but she's never done one with me.
That's why you see me gather my things and just slowly back.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. How you guys doing? How many people here? This is their first convention. Wow. Now look around you. Keep your hands up a second. Look around you. You're going to make friends whether you like it or not. So enjoy. This is a glorious place to be. There's a few ground rules, and unfortunately, we're in the middle of a strike right now. If you don't know what that's about, understand the easiest way of describing it is there are new rules as to what is being made, and therefore we need new contracts to cover those new rules. And that's it. That's all. I think it's unfortunately what I like to do is talk about my personal experiences on all these shows we both know and love. But for some strange reason, my memories don't belong to me. Apparently, they belong to Warner Brothers and everybody else. So we will skirt around this. Do understand, don't get despondent about this. It will change, and it will change soon. Next few months, if you go to another convention, this won't be the norm, just so you know. So we'll try to dance around it. I don't want to inflame my union or anybody else that's struggling to actually try to get a deal right now. So you can ask me about working with tall actors, and you can ask me about working with babies in trench coats. You can ask me all those sort of things, but we can't really talk about what my favourite episode of whatever series was or whatever. But I will work my way through it. Let's do it that way. So this is an extraordinary situation. How did that make something important? It was less busy. The junkies are really polite. Please, could I have $1? No. Oh. Okay. Last time I was here, I was playing the Star Theatre, I think, with Luther Russell, so I was having a gig here. But the truth of it is it's a good place. It's a strange place, because this is not Oregon. This is Portland. It's like Vancouver is in Canada, you know, LA is in California. You know, there's a lot to be said for that. But the people here say that the best thing about this town, there will always be the best thing about this town, is you have the best produce in the world, so your food is incredible. So all it takes is a piss off chef. You end up with a really good restaurant. I mean, that's pretty much the way it goes. You get some chef, if you're working in New York, wants to kill people, goes sell it and moving to Portland. And you know, I remember buying a bag just a bag of salad here somewhere. I remember buying it years ago, and I was like, I don't know if the salad in the fridge, and it lasted 2.5 weeks and it was still fresh by the standards that I was used to in Los Angeles. Okay, oh, that's what happens when it comes from down the road. So I had a special, and that and the lack of sales tax when I was buying a watch was really cool too. But yeah, you get what you pay for, guys, remember that. So yeah, it's got, Paul's got a special place. Dean Devlin, who was my boss for a long time, was last great independent television company, poured millions into this economy and took his gambles and did really, really well. And it was fun to watch Portland changing over those years that I was here. And it's amazing. The food culture here is good. Leverage. People like to say, oh, riots, ooh, this, oh, that. But to be absolutely honest, that's because you're kind of the only livable spot in an entirely insane state. So let's do something to change that. So let's keep Portland funky. Yeah. Keep Portland weird is old, but keep Portland funky is what I want. Yes. I don't need weird. Weird's boring. Weird is like so 1980s. What do you want? When do you want it?
I have a question.
So? For yourself? Go sit down and ask yourself a question.
My friend would like to know how Sarah is.
How Sarah is, my wife Sarah. She's absolutely screwed. She's got a trapped nerve in her spine. She's finally solved all the other stuff that she's done, and she's got a bulging disc. I can't remember if it's S1 or L5 that's actually bulging, but they're going to need to be fused in the next 4 weeks. And she also has a pars defect in the S1, if you know anything about spines, that sucks too. So she is in unmanageable pain. So she's in that hospital and trying not to be on IV and doing all that stuff. But she's coping pretty well. I get to go home Sunday night after dealing with you, but I hope you feel guilty that I'm here. Yeah, my 7-year-old was looking after her, so she'll be all right. But I appreciate the question. Pushing their heads and reference. Or the fun part of that, which is go do something else. Go do something else. Life is too short to be miserable. It really is. It's too short. Life is too short to be miserable. Do whatever you need to do to not be miserable. That's the trick. 2 types of jobs in the world. There's the job that you do to facilitate that you want to do. And then there's the job that you do that you love. And I'm lucky enough to have the job that I do that I love. Next! Other side, what do you want?
Oh, is that, you're talking to me? Okay. My name is Loki, and I know that I was a weird kid with weird interests, so I want to know what your weird interest was when you were a kid.
Say that again, somebody was just swaying like an idiot.
I want to know what your weird interest was when you were a kid.
Weird interest? Mind your own business.
Yours.
My weird interest. Everything that you guys liked was weird when I was a kid. All your multicolored hair was weird when I was a kid. My hair was orange and blue and all sorts of fun things before it was like de rigueur. I was tattooed at 16 years old before you guys discovered it was fun. Right? So now we've got tattoos and funky hair. Weird Portland. The only difference between you and everyone else, you just drink better coffee.
True.
That's pretty much it, isn't it? What's up with you, though? You got no friends? Sitting up at the back here? Hey, you. What you got me? Too slow. Too slow. There you go. Hey, guys. Is this the loser section?
I love that he's walking around the whole audience.
Good? Yeah.
I don't know where to point the camera.
Yeah. Wow. Really? Really?
Who's that guy?
That's the I can't be bothered at the back there. I like it. Right, well, any other questions? Go up to the microphone here, ladies and gentlemen. People in line waiting. No idea. Apparently I'm not allowed to tell you. Over there. By the way, I don't do anything I don't like, so there you go. Ooh, nobody left a baby in there, did they? No? Okay. Just checking. Child Protective Services can be fun at this time of day. What's the next question?
Hi. If you were in a horror movie, would you be the person that killed the final girl or the villain?
Girl.
Write your own fan fiction. I actually had a t-shirt with that one. I went to the gig in Vienna, and I found out a t-shirt with write your own fan fiction on the front and next on the back, which is perfect. That's me. It's the way I do it. Oh yeah. Swallow first. That's going to be the memory now.
So I was wondering,
Don't wonder, just get to the point.
how much are you like my character you played in a certain episode of a squirrel and a moose?
I kill 6 billion people a year. What the hell are you asking me?
Like how much are you how much are you like that character in real life, personality-wise?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Yeah, no different than the apparent master of the junction of the roads. I love the fact that this is the only person here who's listening to you. Yeah, well, that's all I got. Thank you. Next. Stephanie went home.
Oh no, I'm right here.
Oh, cool. You got a really creepy Elmo behind you. Elmo's not supposed to be that big apart from in really bad dreams. Wow. I don't know if the proportions of the head size are right. I think the head might be a little small. Yeah, it's small. Go on. Stop touching that microphone.
If I want to.
Next. Anyone answer me after the last question? What's your question?
I have 2 questions that you can answer either one. Do you have a book recommendation? Or do you have any questions for us, the people like in this room?
Personal control issues. I like that. Let's make it about you. Book recommendation is my favorite book, The Little Prince. You don't know it because I read it. Makes you happy. It's a good book. Bought a first edition copy for my wife. Very good book. It's actually better in French, but if you can't read English, the English translation is good. But there you go. And any questions for you? Yeah, why are you still standing there? There you go. See? Next.
So, please feel free to not answer if I've been exposed to things you can't talk about. But back when you worked in Portland, you were at a convention and John Rogers crashed your panel and sat and you guys just like chatted for an hour and a half. It was awesome.
He's a good friend of mine. He's a wonderful human being.
And it was my absolute most favorite con experience, but you told a story about how you got a particular job that involved fixing somebody's wireless, I think.
Oh yeah, once upon a time, a show that I may or may not have ended up as the president in. A bit confusing. I started out as a lawyer. The showrunner, who I aforementioned showrunner, called me to fix his wireless. It wasn't working in his house. So I got on my motorcycle and over his house to fix his Wi-Fi. He said, "Oh, I have something for you." I said, "What's that?" He goes, 3 episodes of Battlestar. I think you'll like it. It's not like anything else you've done. So that was the beginning of that journey. That made that fun. And that was written for me, again, like a lot of things have been written for me and I've been really lucky to do. I've got some great friends who are writers, you know, amazing friends who have been writers. Don't like a lot of actors, but writers, and especially the tall ones that are annoying and stupid. God, they just wear you out. But the writers and creators are the fun part of what I do. What do you want to know, Mark?
Oh my God, the voice.
This one.
Good answer.
Before things were popular, I had a border collie named Jake, so that was kind of an exciting thing for me. And you know, when I saw you were a character, I thought named Jake was a border collie. So what's your favorite animal actor you ever worked with?
Well, funnily enough, in a show that I did where I may or may not have been president, in the end, they decided they'd had a dog on the show, and they decided they wanted to give me a cat, which was the dumbest thing ever. So they went to the guy that owned the dog and said, "Do you have a cat?" He goes, "Well, I got my cat." So they brought his cat. His cat was called Jerry, and Jerry was not a trained cat. It was like a really mellow cat, which made it really funny. And the cat sat next to me during a scene, and if you look really closely, we're both sitting facing forwards on the bunk, and we both turn and look at each other at the same time. And both turn back out again. A thing absolutely replicated with Misha Collins in a very famous commercial. You kind of know, you know? And Jerry got run over by its owner.
Oh no.
No, I didn't do it! God. Don't look at me, it was my fault. But yeah, interested. What?
What's the favorite thing you've ever done in the States?
Become an American. Oh, I get a small cheer for that? Just so you know, if you're interested, any of you strange Oregonian weirdos out here, my passport doesn't say US citizen. My passport says nationality, United States of America. So I'm just as American as you are. In the States, I'm here,
We missed the Disney cosplay meetup, but it was worth it because Mark Shepard's panel was amazing. So we're gonna go walk around the convention floor, check out more of the sights, sounds, and probably smells. That's gonna do it for day 2 of Rose City Comic Con 2023. I had a lot of fun today. Today was mainly just focusing on panels, so I hope you enjoyed all of that. I will be back again tomorrow for day 3, so I do hope you'll join me and come back again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye.